unpopular topic of the week. Now, the NBA unveiled the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and Western Conference Finals MVP trophy. This is a new trophy that they will be handing out. Of course, the player that they think is the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals, as well as the MVP of the Western Conference Finals. They also did some retooling to the conference final trophies and the Larry O'Brien trophy. And I will give my credit to baseball. Now, I'm a very loud speaker when we talk about my displeasure for a lot of things that baseball does. So I will give them credit where credit is due. One thing that I like is how they have an NL MVP and an AL MVP. Of course, NL is the National League, AL is the American League. I think the NBA should adopt that. I know we like a lot of things singular. I know we like a lot of things as far as one person, one thing. Like there is one MVP, there is one comeback player of the year, there is one coach of the year, there is one defensive player of the year. I understand that. I understand that's what we're used to. Hell, same as football. There's, But why? I don't understand how we make such a point to highlight the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. We make it such a point that in the All-Star game you have the East. Well, you used to have the East versus West. An Eastern, there can't be, shouts out to the WNBA, there can't be two Eastern Conference teams playing in the finals. There can't be two Western Conference teams playing in the finals. You make it such a point to highlight the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. Yet and still, there's one MVP. I think they should go to the Eastern Conference MVP of the year of the season, and the Western Conference like this year. Let's look at this year. This year, Joel Embiid would have been the Eastern Conference MVP. Nikola Jokic would have been the Western Conference MVP. In my opinion, Tyler Hero would have been the Eastern Conference Sixth Man of the Year. I don't know. Who's I don't know. Let me just throw out a name. Cameron Johnson would have been Western Conference Sixth Man of the Year. I just think that they make it such a point to highlight that there's two conferences. They make it such a point to say East versus West, East versus West. Yet and still, there's one MVP. And again, I mean, this clearly, I guess this is unpopular topic, whatever. But I just think, again, you make it just like then there's an AL MVP, AL or NL MVP. There's an AL Comeback Player of the Year, NL Comeback Player of the Year. Like make it for the NBA and an Eastern Conference Comeback Player of the Year or Western Conference Comeback Player of the Year. You know what I mean? Like just don't keep highlighting the fact that there's an Eastern Conference and a Western Conference, yet and still, when the biggest awards are here, you don't highlight the fact that there's an Eastern Conference and a Western Conference. It doesn't make sense to me. The only award that highlights that now is the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, the Western Conference Finals MVP, and of course, whatever team wins the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, they get a trophy. But it's just like, why does it take the Western Conference Finals and East, which I like, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that there's the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and the Western Conference Finals MVP. I like it because it shows the fact that there's two different conferences. And the NBA tries very hard and to show, hey, there's two different conferences here, yet and still there's one MVP. That's all I'm saying, man.